How is this so easy for everybody else? Alright, maybe I should just get into favorites and do an intro later. It is the beginning of September. We have passed August, and so I guess it's time for a favorites video. So this is a product that I've been absolutely loving. Philosophy Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash. I was trying to find a good exfoliating cleanser that was a lot like the Proactive cleanser, the step 1 that they used to have long time ago. I didn't use it fast enough and it would just be a waste of money, and they kept sending stuff to my house and it didn't work out. So I wanted something where I could just go to the drugstore or Ulta or something and just go pick up whenever I wanted. This one I found, and I got the travel pack because I didn't know if I would like it and I didn't want to pay for the big one. So I am glad that they had this at Ulta. Very, very happy. And apparently, I pulled the sticker off. It is a new formula, now with extra exfoliation and vitamin C, which are great things you want in an exfoliating cleanser. I thought it was interesting. They said on the back, directions: apply to slightly damp face and massage for 30 to 60 seconds, rinse thoroughly, use daily in the morning or every other day for sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin. Once a day, perfect. And I thought it was interesting when I was trying other exfoliating facial washes, including Olay, Vino, typical drugstore stuff. They all worked pretty well, but it wasn't quite exfoliating enough. And certain like scrub masks were a little bit too abrasive, and then I would break out again. But this one, it's like, it just got a little itty bitty beads in it, but they're not like coated beads. It's not like I'm rubbing pearls on my face, which I kind of felt like for some of the other cleansers. Like the Clean and Clear wasn't sharp enough for me, but this wasn't too sharp, which I really liked about this. I have very, very normal skin, very normal. If I use too many products, I break out. I can only use like maybe 1 or 2, like a cleanser of some sort, preferably exfoliating. One of the great things about this wash is that to cover my entire face, I use maybe the amount of my pinky nail, and this is the travel size bottle. This is huge. It's gonna take me a year to get through this, which is awesome. So for this, I feel like it was worth the money because I'm only gonna use so much and it covers so much area. Whatever it is that they put in here, these micro delivery beads, they're the perfect consistency of, there are enough of them and they're small enough, but they're not too sharp. They're just enough, like an emery board for your nails. It's just enough, but it's not too harsh. Just the other day I used this and I couldn't stop touching my face because I really rubbed it into my cheeks, and I was like, oh my gosh, my face is so soft. And that never happens because I get bumps under my skin, right on my cheeks, right on this little chin goatee area, and I don't like it, and it's annoying. So this next one is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. So this stuff, it's advertised as makeup remover. I was never the kind of person that bought a liquid makeup remover. I would just do the wipes because I was like, well, one sheet covers my whole face because I don't wear that much. And then after a while, it started getting, not hurting my eyes, but it started getting weird. Like it felt weird around my eyes. Maybe I was scrubbing more or something, but they just weren't working the same. And somebody else reviewed this and I thought, hey, why not? Actually, I saw on Pinterest that they had a mattifying version, and I thought, oh, that's for me. And I did get the mattifying version, and I used the whole bottle. And this is my second bottle, and this is just the regular kind because I was traveling when I used the last of my other one and I couldn't find it. There were no Ultas near where I was. So this is what Walmart had. But I really like this. Not only is it a makeup remover, but it's a cleanser. So if I go to bed and I don't have enough time, or I don't want to take a bath or a shower or whatever, and not actually use my facial cleanser, I'm sorry, I'm lazy. I just use this, and I just, after I do one each pad for my eye, I do one more, and sometimes I don't wear skin makeup that day because I don't feel like it. I'll just do mascara and eyebrows and I'll be done. But I'll do it on my whole face, and I don't even I don't have to do a serum. I should. I don't have to do a moisturizer or anything else after that. It like cleanses and tones and moisturizes at the same time. And it could just be my skin. Maybe if you're somebody else, you might need a moisture. Maybe if your skin is a little bit more dry. But my incredibly normal, boring skin, this is it. That's it. That's all I need. This product is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. This is a hair product, and it says on the back it does 10 things instantly, like repairing dry and damaged hair, which I have, adds shine, which I need, detangles, which I also need, controls frizz, I have a lot of that, seals and protects hair color, prevents split ends, stops hair breakage, creates silkiness, enhances natural body, and is a flat iron spray and thermal protector. I don't use a lot of heat products. I don't really curl my hair that often. I don't really straighten my hair that often. I don't really do anything to it. However, it gets damaged somehow. It just gets damaged regardless. Maybe it's my diet. But I do like this. I use this as sort of like an after shower serum. So I wash my hair maybe every other day, like every 2 days, maybe 3 days. If I haven't really gone anywhere, then I'll wait. I'll just do my shampoo, and then I'll put this in after, before it's dried. And while it's drying, I might like keep it a little damp with the towel, but then I just use this, and it's fine. And it smells so good. I can't describe what it smells like, but it smells good, and that's good enough, I think. As far as eyebrows go, I really don't have eyebrows. I'm naturally blonde. I was born blonde, and my eyelashes and eyebrows are essentially non-existent, so I need to reapply them every day because I don't have any. So my two favorite eyebrow products are this Maybelline Brow Drama Pro Palette in soft brown, number 255, and I've had this for a really long time, and as you can see, it's very messy. I've used it a lot. I like it because it has a brow wax, and it has a brow powder, and it has a highlighter. I don't use the highlighter that much. It's not very pigmented, but I really like this because it's really easy to apply. This is what I'm wearing today. And I just on this little part of my eyebrows, I do the wax just to kind of fill that in because there's nothing there. And then up here, my natural eyebrow kind of cuts in the middle, so this is not real. But I use the powder to fill in the rest of that, and then I kind of layer the powder over the wax so it's a little bit darker. But this is really easy to apply, and it looks really gentle, and it blends a whole lot better. And then on the other end of that, on the higher end, I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. And I really like this. So it's got a spoolie on one end, and it's got just a very thin little pencil on the other end. And I like this because this, as an alternative to the other one, can actually create what looks like hair just on the skin, whereas that one just kind of goes over what I kind of already have, the invisible hair. But this one I can actually just recreate an eyebrow wherever I want, because it's the wax, and it doesn't say what it has in it, but I'm assuming it's a wax. and it just sort of dries. I don't have to top it with anything. And this is more of like, it's less pigmented, it's more of like a sheer color, if that makes any sense, in comparison to this one. This one's a little bit darker. The brown is a lot more pigmented, the powder. But this one, it's very, very light. I think this is a more professional look than the other one. The other one is more of like, I'm gonna do my makeup today, and this is like, I have to go to work. So this is why I usually wear this one for work, and then actually if I'm at home and I'm just testing out a makeup product, or I don't plan on going anywhere that day, I'll just do this one because it's easier to apply. It's a little bit faster. I don't have to adjust it as much. I find I make less mistakes with this one. I don't know why. But this one, it comes with a little dual-ended precision brush, and I use this end that's very dirty for the wax part, and it's actually created a little wax puddle on the edge of my palette bit, and then I use the other end for the powder. And then it comes with a spoolie as well, but I find I don't really need to use it that much because the brush kind of puts the hairs down as it is. But I do occasionally use the spoolie on this one. There are two mascaras that I really love for very different reasons. And it's the Benefit They're Real mascara, and the also Benefit Roller Lash mascara. Roller Lash. And I got the Roller Lash first. I actually got them both in samples. I finished my Roller Lash sample. But I got it in the Roller Lash first. I think it was like a free gift with something, and I tried it and I thought, oh my gosh, my lashes are up. This actually works. So I really liked this one because my eyelashes are a lost cause. They're pathetic. It's really sad. So I like this one a lot. I use the Roller Lash, and I find that the pigmentation, the black in the mascara, the really deep black is there, which I love. And then the other one that I really like, that I've been using the most often, is the They're Real mascara. And I really like this one because the wand, if you can see, the bristles are very, very high up. So it's less like a brush and more like a comb, and they're not very bendy. They stick straight up. It's more plastic than rubber. They stick straight up, which is great because I actually feel like it's actually combing my lashes. This isn't going to be as black or as plumping or volumizing as this one is. This one does a little bit better job, but I feel like this is more of like a lengthening. Like this really, I feel like when I apply this, you can actually see that I have eyelashes. Whereas this one, it's not as much, which is why I've been using this one more often, but I do really like this one a lot. And this one, I like that it's curved. So this is a little bit more dramatic. This is if I'm wearing probably less eyeliner, because I have very hooded eyelids. And this is usually if I'm wearing a little bit more eyeliner, so it actually peeks up over the eyeliner. I can actually see my eyelashes with this one. Sometimes I'll put them both together, I'll layer them. I'll do this one first so it really comes through, and then I'll add this one for extra color, extra drama. So that's a really good combination. And right now I have the little They're Real sample one. So this is the one that I've been going through. And I actually really like this because it's tiny and it easily fits in my bag, but I can get more life out of it. I add eye drops in this, usually about 5 every other use works pretty well, so I like these two together. My favorite concealer at the moment has been this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Corrector, and I use the color 10 in Ivory. But I really like this because it's very pigmented, but it's a little bit waterier, so it's really, really easy to blend. And depending on the brush you use, I usually just use my fingers. If you sweep it on, it looks different than if you just pat it on. It's really adjustable for a drugstore concealer. I really like the applicator, it's super easy. The color works really well for me because I'm neutral and it doesn't look too orangey on me, but I really like, the color just matches me really well at the moment, so I like that one. My favorite eyeshadow to use is probably this one. It's in the Naked Basics 2 palette. It's the only place that you can actually get this eyeshadow, but it's this one right here that you can tell has a sizable dent in it, but it's Frisk, and I can use this for anything. It's almost like an eye contouring shade. I really like this one because I can just get a brush and just pack that right in that crease, or technically right above the crease because I have very hooded eyelids. So I recreate my crease with this shade, and it's not too brown, it's not too gray, it's almost a perfect taupe, almost. But I really like this. I can use it with anything. That's the other thing. It looks really good with almost every color I add it with. So I really like this one. My favorite eyeliner would probably be this one, and it's the Revlon Photo Ready Kajal. I don't know how to say that. K-A-J-A-L. Kajal. But this eyeliner, and as you can see, I've sharpened it down quite a bit. I think it started out here. But it's just your regular pencil. It doesn't twist up. You do have to sharpen it. But it is the smoothest, gliding, most pigmented black liner I've ever encountered from a drugstore, which is fantastic. But it's right there. And it blends super easily. What I use this for the most is tightlining my waterline. I can't use a lot of liner on the top of my eyelid because I don't have a lot of space up there. But I really like this one because it's just perfect for my waterline, and I know it's going to apply and I know it's going to stay there. So that's what I really like about that one. So I think that concludes all of my regular makeup and beauty favorites. So now on to the stuff that I've really been liking for August/September, I guess just the beginning of September. So my first one that I like, that I actually saw on Pinterest and I thought, oh my gosh, that's super pretty, but it's this Essie nail polish in Penny Talk, and it looks, I find it interesting, it looks very gold in the bottle, but when you apply it, it kind of turns pinkish, and it's almost a perfect rose gold copper color, and it applies really smooth. The only problem is if you apply it over, if you reapply it and the nail polish was patchy from before, you are going to see those ridges because it is very, not quite chrome, it's very metallic. It's a very smooth metallic color, which if you don't care, then you don't care. I don't care. But that is a problem, and I've applied this probably about 4 or 5 times. I think I reapply it quite often, but I put a base coat underneath this, and then I just topped it with this, and I have yet to see it with a top coat over it, but just by itself it is a fantastic color, and I'm really loving this for September. The other product that I've really been liking for September, I don't really wear a lot of lip products. I normally just stick to some sort of lip balm, but a product that I've really been loving that just adds just a little bit of color, not a lot, but it's so hydrating, is the Posy Balm by Benefit. And I got the Posy tint as well, but I don't use it as much. But this one I really, really like, and it melted a little bit, and I had to reposition it. I accidentally left it in my car, and it just gives just a really subtle pink color, and it looks natural, and it rehydrates my lips, and it feels a whole lot better after I've kept it on for a while. So sometimes I'll just apply that without makeup. I'll just apply it if I'm not going anywhere at the beginning of the day, if I'm just sitting at my computer and my lips are dry, and I'll just apply that. So that works really well for me. The other random August, September product that I've really been liking is something that I actually got on sale at Sephora, and I just kind of came across it and I thought, oh, I don't have one of these, but it is the Sephora colorful 24-hour eyeliner. It's waterproof in this navy-ish color. I think it's called Sailor Kiss. Yeah, it's an 07 Sailor Kiss. And it's a liquid liner. And I didn't have a navy liquid liner, but ooh, it does apply very well. I've used the Kat Von D liquid liners before, and I have it in black and I have it in brown, and they are super reliable, and I really love those. But I didn't know if I wanted to get a navy one, but I saw this and it was on sale, and the quality is fantastic. The quality, I was very impressed by Sephora's quality, and the brush and the applicability of the liner and how long it lasted. It did last. It took a while for my makeup remover to take it off. It did take it a while. It was stubborn. It was waterproof, true to its name. It did its waterproof duty. The other products that I've really been liking are the Philosophy Birthday Pack. And I got this as a gift a while ago, and it is the Vanilla Birthday Cake Bubble Bath Body Wash shampoo, and I thought, it's like a 3-in-1 product. That's awesome. I don't have to waste space in the shower taking it up with multiple products as girls do. And I'm traveling. I can just take one thing and I'm good. And it smells like birthday cake. It really does smell like birthday cake. And actually, my favorite part about these Philosophy pack things, the ones that are scented kind of like food, is that I didn't know this, but they actually, you can't see, I've used it all. You can't see, but it has a recipe for what it smells like on the bottle. It actually tells you, here's how to make a vanilla birthday cake. Make it. Full instructions, ingredient list, when to add things together, what temperature to bake it at in the oven for how long. I'm impressed. I have yet to try the recipe, but I'm absolutely going to. I'm very excited for that. And then the lotion that came with it is frosting. So you have cake and frosting, and apparently you're supposed to put them together. You're supposed to make the recipes and put them together, which I absolutely plan on doing. But this one, this is my husband's absolute favorite lotion that I own. And it really does smell like frosting. Like if I smelled this, if somebody blindfolded me and I smelled this, I would probably try to eat whatever was in front of my face, because it really does smell like frosting. I can't even explain. It smells like real frosting, and it's so concentrated. The tiniest little amount covers such a large area, but it's so hydrating. I had this on my hands after I applied this on the rest of me, but I had this on my hands and they didn't feel like my hands. They smelled fantastic. They felt so soft. I was like, I've never applied anything like this before. So very impressed, and definitely gonna get some more of the Philosophy lotion. And the same with the shower gel. I use it as a bubble bath sometimes. I'll just pour a little bit in the bath, and it is very concentrated, and it, once again, the water felt soft. It was very odd to experience, but it's very soothing, and you do need a little bit more of the product to create actual bubbles. It almost has the same effect as like bath salts, where it makes the water feel very velvety, But I was very impressed with this, and as you can see, I have none left. And I think the last product that I've really been liking, and I'm surprised that I've been liking it so much, is the Bath & Body Works Beach Nights lotion, the body lotion. And it's kind of got a picture of toasted marshmallows on the front, as you can see, and it says on the back, the key notes are toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, whatever that is, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla, which it's a very sugary, like fluff marshmallow, obviously, whipped cream, very sweet candy scent, and I've been very drawn to these kinds of scents in September, which is so strange to me because I normally go for fruitier, fresher, floral, not as sugary, not as heavy scents, but I don't know what it is. But I've really been liking this one. And I have it in the spray too, but my skin's been very dry lately, so I have been applying this. I've been using this every single day for like the past week. Every single day I've been using this, and it's just, I can't get over how good it smells. I don't know why, it smells so good. Those have been my favorite products for August / beginning of September. I guess the more I talk, the easier it will be to start this. I'm trying to do a favorites video. I'm gonna take the sticker off because that doesn't need to be on there. I guess it's a new formula.